With their input around everything that's happened since we got in the chair. So, but yeah, there's a 10-minute period there in the second half where we just lost their way a bit, a couple of soft tries, and that brought Parramatta back into the game. And they're a good side, so they were good enough to finish us off.
The 3 injuries obviously doesn't help. Is it hard to know how good you really were going in that second half, given you were one man on the bench?
No, we've got to learn to play with adversity. Certainly, having 3 injured is not ideal, but that's what I feel really proud about our guys, just hanging in there. We seem to be dipping down, and all of a sudden they found something, which is what we want from them. And they fought their way back into the game. A couple of opportunities we didn't quite grab. You grab them, we might be sitting here with a different scoreline. But that's what the season's about. 25 rounds is to fix that up, so the next time that happens, that we nail it.
Can you just able to confirm that both Xavier and John Osiaro have taken to hospital for scans?
That's right, yeah.
Their concerns?
No, John's got a shoulder problem, and Xavier's got the neck problem, yeah. And Matt Lodge has got a hamstring strain, obviously, so yeah.
What about just Lodge's one?
Oh, yeah, hamstrings. I don't have hamstrings, Pete, so I don't know much about him, mate. Not tall enough, but yeah, I'd imagine. Yeah, we'll look at him tomorrow, and he'd have to be in extreme doubt for next week as well.
Kevin, when the game's in the balance like that, are you looking for a certain player to just stand up and just take control, or really take on the leadership?
No, look for all of them to stand up. It's a 13 or 17-man game, so we need all of them to stand up. The responsibility should never be on one man's shoulders.
How worried are you for those the two lads that went to hospital? They both looked could be pretty bad.
Yeah, some concerns certainly for their welfare. Xavier put his body on the line for the try, and then Johnny as well. I mean, it's a tough physical sport, and tonight those two came off, worse for wear. So yeah, there's some big concerns for both of them, and their short-term injury diagnosis, it looks pretty grim at the moment.
Yeah, what would you take on that knock-on decision for Turpin? Do you think that might have potentially gone the other way?
Oh, it could have done, Dobbo. That's you got to earn the right to get those decisions, and just didn't quite go our way. That's what happens sometimes in footy. Well, over the season, they balance out if you work hard enough.
So you must have felt. Sorry, Xavier walked off. Is there any concern with loss of feeling or anything?
No, just very sore through the neck from what I can gather. So, he's off to hospital, and the doctors he's in great hands, so the doctors will look after him.
You promised a new attitude at this club, and it looked that way in the first 40, the defensive desire and your positivity in the first half. Got you off to a good start.
Yeah, certainly. We showed that at Redcliffe in the trials a few weeks back, and then we fell away for the whole 40. So, in the second half. So this time around, I believe we've made some progress from that trial. We probably played for 20 minutes of that second half. So, against the good sides or against anyone, you need to be knocking 40 out, and that we'll get there. I'm very confident we'll get there. Very happy with everyone's effort tonight. It's an area that was heavily criticised last year, and they found a way tonight to get themselves back in the game, which was very pleasing from my perspective.